Welcome and thank you for joining this on-demand webinar. Over the next half an hour, I'll walk you through how My NTI Academy helps organizations turn knowledge into a measurable business value. We'll look at some of the challenges companies face today, followed by how My NTI Academy works and supports the measurable outcomes our customers achieve. I'm sure you'll recognize some of the challenges faced listed here across the industry. Organizations experience labor shortages, increasing project complexity, and constant technology changes. This also negatively affects performance due to limited time for upskilling. Fragmented workflows, inconsistent standards, and manual errors directly impact project success. So in short, training is no longer an option. It's essential to remain competitive. Research consistently shows that employees perform better and stay longer when companies invest in training. Organizations that prioritize learning see higher productivity, stronger engagement, and improved profitability. Training is both a people and a business strategy. Hiring alone can't solve today's skills gaps. Qualified talent is hard to find, and onboarding takes time. Forward-looking organizations focus on training and developing the people they already have, building skills faster and more sustainably. My NTI Academy supports this, ensuring your team works consistently and productively across your tools of choice, such as Autodesk, Microsoft, Adobe, Bluebeam, and much more. It reduces onboarding time by up to 50%, decreases support needs, and ensures workflows are followed. So let's take a closer look at My NTI Academy, what it is, what it does, and what it contains. First of all, it's a cloud-based AI-powered learning platform that brings all your training into one place. With 150 plus courses, including Autodesk, Microsoft, BIM, and professional skills, it supports businesses of all sizes with learning that's accessible anytime, anywhere. It becomes especially powerful when organizations use it to capture their own processes, standards, and workflows. AI is embedded throughout My NTI Academy, from creating training content to helping learners find answers instantly. AI transforms traditional training into a smarter, more personalized learning experience aligned with your business priorities. The AI course creator makes it easy to create custom training content in minutes. You can build company-specific onboarding, project workflows, compliance training, and more without starting from scratch. With the generator, you can combine existing quality-assured e-learning content with your own materials. This allows you to standardize best practices while tailoring training in your own specific needs, projects, and processes. Remember, any of the content that you borrow from the generator of the existing e-learning content is automatically updated. Ask Year allows learners to ask questions in plain language and instantly receive summaries and direct links to the most relevant course sections. This removes frustration, saves time, and increases training adoption. Yet another efficient and user-friendly tool is the AI-powered knowledge banks, which groups multiple courses into focused subject areas. Combined with AI search, this gives users fast access to comprehensive learning without searching across multiple platforms. We currently have 4 knowledge banks at the moment, but they will be increasing. They cover professional development, such as time management, clerical software, which is all of your Microsoft skills, BIM and digital twin, and of course, AE knowledge bank. Get Insights identifies individual skills gaps. and automatically creates role-based learning paths. This targeted approach reduces onboarding time and ensures people learn what they actually need. Learning works best when it happens in context. With the Autodesk plugin, users can access learning directly inside tools like Revit, AutoCAD, and Civil 3D, helping them where the work happens. Installation is simple, with no complex IT setup, making it quick to deploy across teams. The platform includes extensive content. Here you can see Autodesk, which continues on to the next slide. We also have some Microsoft, again, continuing on 2 slides. Then we have some BIM and other supporting softwares. As I mentioned earlier, the content is continually updated and more titles and course content will be added. Adobe and Professional Skills. The courses are available in multiple languages and support global teams. Learners can personalize the interface cosmetics such as light and dark. They can filter through, to see videos or hands-on exercises. They can take mid-lecture quizzes through the course material, which will then actually create a custom learning path for them. So then they get to know what they don't know and can work on this. And they also have the option to follow their progress and see when any new content is added. There will be a blue check mark on any content they previously looked at to give them a heads up that this is now being updated. My NTI Academy includes a built-in LMS with centralized administration, analytics and reporting. This helps administrators gain real-time insight into progress, adoption and skills development. Here are some of the measured outcomes achieved using My NTI Academy. Standardized best practices, scaling knowledge, reducing onboarding time and improving consistency in project delivery. Learning becomes a driver of efficiency and profitability. Role-based learning paths help teams upskill faster, reduce rework, and deliver more consistent quality. This leads to stronger margins, better reputation for your organization, and a higher employee retention. So let's take a look at My NTI Academy and how it works in practice. Firstly, let's take a look at the dashboard. This is the user interface, which can be customized to your organization's needs. So you could have your logo up here. You could have a picture, or you could also have banners that are changing where there would be, you could have 3 pictures, which could hyperlink into different areas, maybe your own SharePoint, etc. And an MP4 video, preferably without sound, so it doesn't disrupt the user, but that's also an option. When the user logs in, they will get a welcome message here and then have access directly to the dashboard with their course catalog, which is all of the courses that are available to them. They will be able to go into my activities. So this is all of the courses I'm actually already started, and I can go back into those and then restart and continue. I have my little resume helper friend here to just take me directly to the last course I was working on, and so I can continue directly there. As I mentioned, My NTI Academy can be customized to your corporate needs with your own colors, branding, etc. You could also have your own people development program or a learning path or academy or anything that you think relevant for your employees put on the dashboard as well. So you would automatically have a direct access for that there as well. I mentioned also that it supports multiple languages. So by using the globus here, then I can actually go in and change the language, and there will be more added continually. So let's take a look at the knowledge banks. That's one of the things I mentioned in the presentation. So I'm going to go into my course catalog here, and then I will be finding my knowledge banks. As you can see here, I mentioned we have 4 of those already and more will be added. We have the AEC Software Knowledge Bank, which is a collection of all of the software products that support the AEC. BIM and Digital Twin. Clerical software, again, this is your Excel, Microsoft, etc. And professional development. If I'm unsure which one to take, I can actually go and have a look here and have a little short description of what it contains before I actually start as a user. I could also pin it to my dashboard so I have access to it immediately from the dashboard instead of having to go in and find it again. What I'd like to do here is actually continue working on the AEC software. So I'll resume this. And as I mentioned, this is a collection of multiple courses. So what I do here is I will just give it a prompt. So I'm going to say how to add a window. The AI will now generate a summary of this to give me an explanation. If I'm not satisfied, then I can use a new prompt. But otherwise, if I'm quite happy, I know that this is the Revit architecture course I need to go into and then press on the link. It will take me directly to that course where I can start learning more about how to add a window into a project. As you can see, I have the window open here for the knowledge bank where I can go back, or I can generate a new question which will help me inside of the course here. I can minimize this. I have the menu open as default on the left here as well, which gives me all of the content inside of this particular course. I can minimize this as well, so I have the screen widened. As you can see, the content inside of the course as well supports all of the different learning styles. So I can read on the screen, I can have a narration, so I can listen while I'm reading. And anywhere I can see a highlighted word, I can actually press on the particular word and it will give me an image to show me what it is they're talking about, which also assists in the retention of the knowledge and know-how of the new content information. I have my Ask Gia help here, so I can go directly back to my knowledge bank or ask another question inside of this particular course. Regardless of where I am inside of the course, also I have the option to press on the help, and that will send a ticket to your organization if you wanted to put that content in there as well. So if I go directly back to the knowledge bank here, as default, it will remember what I asked the first time, and then I can start asking another question as regards to another topic that would be relevant as regards to the AEC software. Another topic I'd like to show you is the tool, should I say, not topic, is the generator. Inside of the generator, I'm actually able to create my own course content. I can do this from scratch, or I can borrow from existing content. I can also use the AI tool in order to assist in building the outline of the content to save me time. What I've decided to do here is I'm going to build a course on employee onboarding. There's no existing content here already, so I will be using the AI tool to help me with that. I need to have the title. As I showed you just previously, regardless of where the user is inside of the course, they have access to support and help. So you could have your own URL in here. So when the user hits a snag or needs assistance, they can create a ticket and you will get the information there in order to be able to assist them. You need to add a short description of the course and a long description. The long description is what the user will see in order to identify, is this the correct course I want to start working on. Branding, you could set up your own corporate branding with your own color hex codes and logos inside of the course, should you wish to do so. And now we're going to build the content. As I mentioned, I will be using the AI to create the whole outline of the content because there is nothing existing inside of the e-learning material so far as regards to onboarding of employees. I've already defined the title of the course I want to create, and I need to add time frame on this. So I think about 2 hours should be enough. to get started. Is it general, beginner, or advanced, or intermediate? I think general is okay. The language I've already defined when creating the whole outline of the course. And as you can see as well, here it supports multiple languages. I would like slide audio because this assists the user when going through the content so they're able to listen to it should they wish to do so. I can choose the gender of the voice as well, and then generate my slides. So now it's actually gathering all of the relevant information and data in order to create the whole outline for employee onboarding. Normally this would take approximately anything from 15 to 45 seconds. Now I have the whole outline complete, so I can generate my slides. As you can see, it saved an awful lot of time. If I had to start from scratch, deciding on what lectures and topics and slides I wanted to add, that could be quite time consuming. I'm able to go in and add content here, edit, so welcome to, and you could put your company name in here. If you already have the company name, you could have put that in the title and it would have gathered that information for you as well. Introduction to the company, I'm able to change that too. And then the company history overview. Again, this would have gathered this. If you put your own corporate name inside of the title, then it would gather this information out from the web. Here I would like to start editing the content on the slide level. So you're able to, of course, quality assure, is everything correct? Would you like to add more content information? Maybe I want to add a picture in here or a URL, so I'm able to do that. I want to have a video. It could be a welcome video, so you could put that information on here as well. And here you would be able to either drag and drop your MP4 or record a video directly using the generator. And there would also be closed captions available should you wish to do so. I would like them to download some material or read some more material, so I could put that here. And this could be your welcome doc. And then I could either drag and drop a file, upload, etc. Automatic tagging I could put on as well. So now I've added some more content to this, maybe pictures, URLs. I maybe need to re-narrate the slide audio because I've made some changes to the text. And then I would like to see how does this look from a user perspective while I'm working through the course content. All I need to do now is press on the preview and I can see how it looks from a user's perspective. I mentioned the user will have help directly from inside of the course so they can create a ticket. I can change from light to dark. I have the welcome video and the welcome documentation I can download should I need to do that. And then I can just actually navigate through the rest of the course materials here as well, should I wish to do so. When working through building your course content here, I don't have to go back to the outline. I can actually also just use the menu here and then jump to the next part of the material that I need to start editing and updating. Once I'm completely satisfied with the content built inside of the generator using the AI tool, then all I need to do is publish the course. And of course, I'm also able to toggle on the Ask Gia because this will help the user on the inside of the course to be able to ask any questions and then point them into the right direction of the relevant content that they want to be able to see and learn. Always in private, publish the course, and then I would have my file ready to put into My NTI Academy so that the user could then start enjoying their onboarding. So now we've had a look at how My NTI Academy looks in real time and how we can also use the generator and the AI-powered course creation tool to be able to create your own content fast and effectively. Another thing we need to start looking at is, of course, the different solutions available. My NTI Academy offers flexible solutions from individual access to enterprise-wide LMS deployments. The platform scales easily across teams, projects, and locations. With built-in LMS functionality, centralized administration and analytics, My NTI Academy is designed for enterprise use while remaining easy to adopt and manage. The best way to understand the value of My NTI Academy is to see it in action. Thank you for joining this on-demand session. We look forward to helping you transform your knowledge into growth. Are you ready for the next step? Book a personalized demo to explore how the platform can support your team's workflows and business goals.